think that's what happens when stoners make movies, because clearly the people behind SpongeBob SquarePants are stoners.
All righty then. And so it took them 11 years to get around to making a sequel?
Yeah, something like that. Look, SpongeBob SquarePants is the perfect combination of surreal and silly, and that's why I really do say this is the one movie and TV show that little kids and stoners can enjoy equally. I'm being 100% serious. And in this particular case, everything in SpongeBob SquarePants comes back to what's called the Krabby Patties, which is the delicacy. They're like hamburgers that SpongeBob SquarePants is a short order cook, and he makes these things. And everybody in Bikini Bottom, where SpongeBob SquarePants comes from, they enjoy Krabby Patties. It's their lifeblood. It's like coffee to them, essentially. They start out their day with it. They eat it. They eat it in the middle of the day. And what this movie is about is that the formula for Krabby Patties disappears, or maybe stolen, and then Krabby Patties disappears, and then Bikini Bottom is thrown into an Armageddon. So, yes, like I said, silly and surreal.
This is a stoner story.
And remember, we're talking about a multi-cell animal that lives under the sea named SpongeBob SquarePants that talks and has a pet snail and a best friend that's a starfish. So yes, and at some point, this is called the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. So as the title indicates, they do leave the water, and then it becomes that CGI sort of and live action kind of thing, which doesn't really work that well. It worked better in the first movie when it wasn't the CGI thing and just the animation and live action thing. I like the first movie a lot better than this one. I thought the first hour of this movie was actually very entertaining. It certainly was funny, but once they leave the water, it's just not as good. SpongeBob SquarePants fans, I think, will love it no matter what. So there's that. Antonio Banderas is in this movie. He plays a pirate, and for little kids who haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean, they'll probably love his character, even though it is a direct ripoff of Johnny Depp.
Aha, interesting. Speaking of Antonio Banderas, what about his daughters in this 50 Shades of Grey? Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't. I'm going to see. I think I'm seeing it on Tuesday. I don't know if I'm seeing it on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
As you can tell, I can't wait.
Clearly, you can't wait.
I'm very excited.
On the edge of your seat.
Wow. I really am. I will say this, that they released a Lego trailer, a Lego version of the trailer, and it's hilarious.
A Lego version of the 50 Shades of Grey
trailer. That's pretty funny. Look it up.
You liked that Lego movie.
You really did.
I love that Lego movie.
Yeah.
You know why? Because everything is awesome in that movie.
Is that a line from the movie?
It is. It's a song. Everything is awesome.
All right.
Okay.
I tried to watch it. I caught it, I don't know, at some point, and there was some chase scene, and I was like, really? Carney loved it. You loved it. Everyone who's seen it loves it. Anyway. All right. So, SpongeBob, how many stars out of how many stars?
I'm giving it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Yes.
All right. There you go.
It doesn't matter what I give it. SpongeBob SquarePants fans are still going to go see it. It's going to make a ton of money this weekend.
Right, yeah. While we still have you, quickly, what did you think of Pete Carroll's last play call in the Super Bowl?
I thought it was genius. He clearly intended on catching the Patriots completely off guard, and it worked. I'm so happy the Seahawks won the Super Bowl again. It was a stupid play. It was. A lot of people will say, a lot of football people will say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't really know about football if you think that was a dumb play.
Right.
That was a dumb play.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world expected Beast Mode to be in on that play. There was that great footage of all those Seattle fans. Maybe you didn't see it, but somebody did a montage of various fans watching the final play, and there's a room filled with maybe 25, 30 Seahawks fans, and they're all wearing jerseys, and they're all getting ready, and they're all screaming at the top of their lungs, Beast Mode, Beast Mode, Beast Mode. Oh, what was that? Oh! So you completely understand, but, I still contend that I'm not sure if that was the dumbest play in Super Bowl history, but I think that kid Butler made the greatest play in Super Bowl history. Better than the Tyree catch.
Yeah.
That I think the Tyree catching, it was a little bit of there was a little bit of luck involved in there, but this kid was clearly well coached, well prepared. It certainly spoke to the coaching job that the Patriots did.
Right.
I think that whole last minute, you saw the genius of a Bill Belichick coach team, and say what you want about the cheating. It doesn't really matter. I think if you're a football fan and you're going to be objective, you have to respect the job that Bill Belichick and the Patriots did, and that kid Butler, you have to respect what transpired in the final 22 seconds, especially on that particular play. It was just it was absolutely brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, not only can he break down SpongeBob SquarePants, but he can also break down the last play of the Super Bowl.
That's impressive.
That is very impressive. David Blaustein, enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you next Friday.
15 days, pitchers and catchers, my friend.
Yes, but only 3 days till 50 Shades of Grey. We'll expect a full recap next Friday.
Yeah.
Have a good week.
Take care.
828 here, Big 550 KTRS. Let me talk to you about the Low T Institute of St.